horde is amassing near our base. Prepare to defend our base.
Is full. Build more storage facilities.
Creatures are approaching our base. Get ready for battle.
Wind is slowing down. The air is getting dense. A fog is forming up. A new technology has been developed. It's hard to see anything in this fog. It's also affecting our solar panels and wind turbines. We have to wait it out. Carbonium deposit depleted.
It looks like some of these creatures' attacks are originating from a common point near our base.
Interesting. We should go and investigate that area. The fog is clearing up. Carbonium deposit depleted. Orbital scanner construction is in progress. But before we start jumping off to different parts of the planet, we should build the necessary
Research completed.
local research facilities. The communications hub can only help us with downloading already developed technologies back from Earth. Still, one of the main reasons why we came here is to conduct research and to learn about the environment that we encounter here.
We can research new technologies based on samples of alien life forms or any new substances that we encounter if we construct the Alien Research Laboratory building. The Alien Research Laboratory is a complex structure and requires multiple schematics in order to be built. Download the necessary technologies using the communications hub. Warning! Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. You should go there and clear it out.
Base is under attack. Not enough AI cores. Build more AI hubs.
Hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest. New technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction.
Warning, a new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
The technology queue is empty. Orbital scanner construction finished. Planetary geomapping procedure in progress. Searching for traces of uranium, palladium, and titanium. This process may take some time.
Iron deposit depleted. The technology queue is idle. Select new technologies for development.
Research completed.
Carbonium deposit depleted.
Warning! A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest. Base is under attack. Iron deposit depleted. Warning! Hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. You should go there and clear it out. Base is under attack.
Warning, hostile creatures are coming from a nearby nest. We should go there and clear it out. Base is under attack. Not enough AI cores. Build more AI hubs.
Iron deposit depleted. Warning! A new group of hostile creatures is coming from a nearby nest.
We have power shortages. Connect more power plants.
Base is under attack.
Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. Warning! Hostile creatures are closing in on our base. Prepare for an attack. This looks like a nest of some sort. We should clear it out and reduce the strength of hostile attacks.
There is a lot of them inside. This might be difficult.
This should stop them from gathering in this area and improve our chances of survival.
Every bit helps. Base is under attack.
Danger! An enemy swarm is approaching our base. Brace for combat. Weapon dropped. We can try to recover it later. Base is under attack. We have power shortages. Connect more power plants.
The wind is picking up speed. Loose objects are starting to fly. The wind is much stronger than usual.
Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. Carbonium deposit depleted.
The wind is calming down.
Carbonium deposit depleted. Carbonium deposit depleted.
Ironium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings.
Headquarters upgrade in progress. This will attract a lot of attention.
We have some time before the attack. Let's strengthen our defenses.
Base is under attack. A building has been destroyed.
A portal has been destroyed. Carbonium deposit depleted.
sensors are picking up multiple groups of hostile creatures approaching our base.
Okay, we're ready for them. Base is under attack. This will buy us some time until the next attack. Let's check what's new after the HQ upgrade.
The improved headquarters building can support more communication hubs. If we want to download new technologies faster, then we should construct as many of them as possible. Carbonium deposit depleted.
Carbonium deposit depleted. Carbonium storage is full. We should construct more storage buildings. technology has been developed. Okay, we've got all the necessary technologies downloaded. This building requires a supply of clean water to operate. It would be best to place it close to a pool of mud or sludge that we can filter.
Ironian storms. Carbonium storage is full. Build more storage facilities. Alien Research Laboratory construction in progress.
Fantastic. I can't wait for it to be built. This building is going to open up a whole new range of possibilities for us. If I had a base like that on Orion, I wouldn't have lost my arm back then.
How did that happen?
I got careless while searching for Anorix crystals. I found a fascinating growth anomaly that was transforming all of its surroundings. I've never seen anything like that, so I had to take a sample. I was shielded inside a recon suit, but when I grabbed the crystal with my hand, it just went through it. My entire arm was infected.
Why didn't you use a bioscanner to take the sample?
They only work in conjunction with a lab like this. I didn't have a base on Orion or a mech suit to build one.
I am sorry to hear that, Ashley, and I am glad that we got paired together. I will not allow something like that to happen to you.
Okay, let's not get too emotional about that. If you look at it from a different perspective, I got an enhanced biomechanical arm replacement and I still got the sample.
A new technology has been developed. New buildings are available for construction. Warning! I'm detecting an intense ion storm coming our way. Due to a recent coronal mass ejection on Galatea's sun, it may disable some of our equipment. The ion storm has started. All sensors are down. A lot of our equipment has been disabled. We have to pass this. Alien Research Laboratory construction finished. We have to supply it with clean water to keep it operational. You can produce clean water by placing a pump in any type of liquid and delivering it to a water filtering plant for processing. Connect the output from the water filtering plant to the Alien Research Laboratory using pipes.
Finally! The Alien Research Lab is operational. We can start gathering research samples and scanning the local flora and fauna. We can use the bioscanner to begin collecting samples without destroying the environment. It's the safest and most efficient way to advance our research. This is so exciting! We can finally start working on the thing that we came here to do.
Ashley, don't forget that our primary objective is to establish a two-way portal back to Earth to enable human colonization of Galatea 37.
That's true, but we also have to study this and to minimize the damage done to
The
the...
system is listed at the end of the official list of priorities of this mission.
I'm the only human on this planet. I can set my own list of priorities.
The planetary geomapping procedure is in progress, calculating coordinates for possible rift jump locations. The process will soon be completed. Orbital scanner geomapping procedure finished. We have gathered a lot of very useful information about the planet and found traces of rare elements in multiple locations around the globe. One of Galatea's continents appears to be a barren desert that has been scorched by intense radiation and very intense solar activity. These harsh conditions are most probably caused by condensation of radioactive elements like uranium or thorium. Our scans have located a safe rift jump location for an initial scouting mission.
Gaining access to uranium would allow us to construct nuclear power plants and some heavy weaponry. This should make surviving on Galatea much easier.
The second interesting area is densely covered by acidic clouds of unknown origin. Spectral analysis detected traces of palladium scattered throughout this geographical zone. I have marked a safe rift jump location for initial reconnaissance on the orbital scanner interface. Titanium has been detected in a large zone of intense volcanic activity. The orbital scanner has been providing some strange readings from this area, with temperatures ranging from 800 to 100 Kelvin. On top of that, it is entirely impossible to get any sensible magnetic field readings from this area. We were able to find a safe rift jump location within the volcanic zone. However, you should expect extreme environmental conditions.
All of these locations contain extreme environmental hazards and unknown species of creatures. We should upgrade our equipment as much as we can before venturing out into these new biomes.
Research completed. Rift jump successful. Environmental scanning in progress.
The natural background radiation in this area is very high. It would kill most living organisms from Earth.
My standard radiation shielding can withstand these levels of exposure without any damage. However, if the background radiation is so high in this area, then we can expect much more intense sources of gamma particles. These could pose a serious threat.
The protective atmosphere is also very thin in this area. UV radiation from the sun could pose a real threat. No wonder this area looks like a desert. We'll have to improve environmental shielding on our structures before setting up a larger outpost in this area.
Ashley, we should gather more data about this area. We can later use the readings from my sensors to develop improved radiation and UV shielding for both my armor and our structures.
Okay, let's try to scout as much area as possible to feed your sensors with enough data.
Outpost construction in progress. This building is a local version of our headquarters. It will allow me to reconstruct whenever I am destroyed. And it has a permanent rift station that we can rift jump to at any time. Available for
It will also allow us to automatically transfer all of the resources that are mined in this location back to our HQ, even if we're not present in this location. We can construct a network of such outposts around the planet to build up our economy. It's the only way to acquire enough resources to construct the rift station and all of its components.
Be mindful of where we place these buildings, though. Our headquarters have a capacity limit of how many outposts we can support at once. So whenever there is no use for an outpost, we should deconstruct it and recycle the resources that were used to build it. Ashley, you placed this structure on quicksand. It is going to slowly sink into the sand. We should research. Research completed. Extra stable floor tiles so we can place them over quicksand to prevent sinking. Ashley, I'm detecting a new species of creatures that have very unusual movement characteristics.
That sounds very interesting. The creatures in this biome are unlike anything that we've seen before. Let's go to its suggested location and try to learn more about it.
These green crystals are emitting a lot of gamma radiation. Try not to stand too close to them, or they will damage my armor.
Fascinating. Look at this creature. It has a very dense and thick carapace, yet it moves very swiftly over sand. We should study this species further.
I can sense a few of these creatures in this area, but this won't be enough to gather samples for research.
Let's pass this creature's characteristics to the orbital scanner and look for a location where we can find more of them.
Affirmative, Ashley. We should have some results available shortly. Orbital scanning completed. We found a location that looks like a breeding ground for the Stregoros species. We can go there to study them further.
good to be back at HQ. I feel much safer here.
Remember that we can travel between planetary locations using the orbital scanner interface whenever you are ready. You can also check our list of objectives on that screen.
Okay, Mr. Riggs, let's check to see if our base is still intact. Then we can go back to exploring other biomes. Carbonium deposit depleted. Iron deposit depleted. Many of the more advanced buildings require a lot of cobalt to be built or upgraded. There's not enough of this resource in this area to cover our needs. Mr. Riggs, can you calibrate the planetary scanner to search for cobalt?
Affirmative, Ashley. I'm starting the scanning procedure right now. Orbital scanning completed. We have found a new planetary location that is rich in cobalt deposits and would be perfect for establishing a new cobalt mining outpost.
Excellent. It's even located within the tropical zone, so it should be more hospitable than the other areas of the planet that we visited. Let's go there as soon as possible. Deposit depleted.